Hi, Vieira with the Stock Market Live.tv. Well, I'm happy to introduce to all investors worldwide other case study. The case of Abercrombie and Fitch downgraded here to junk in 2016, $32.85, with a very clear recommendation to assume a short position minimum of 1 million shares. And today Abercrombie and Fitch is a stock trading at $21. In the morning, during the session, this stock plunged 20%, no surprise whatsoever. And a free stock pick for everyone on the blog of the company with my help, written by myself. This article I'm just going to show you here. Here you have my picture and the title very clear, as well as the content: sell Abercrombie downgraded to strong sell. All right, so everyone, subscribers, non-subscribers, this is one of my personal stock picks in the market, massive short positions you have here on the content. And this follows the announcement of the crash in Gap, in Fossil Group, and all the companies that I discuss here. Starting with, on the first page, you have here live call in Chesapeake Energy, 20 million shares short. If you wanted, you could short 50,000, 100,000, whatever. 100% money back guarantee. No one ever could lose money in the markets. But the most interesting is the fact that in the past few years, and bear in mind that I have a short position in Abercrombie on a long-term basis since $77. You have the case study on the website of the company, my goal at $77, downgrading Abercrombie to strong sell. The most interesting is the fact that everyone on Wall Street, they have been trying to upgrade and to call the bottom in Abercrombie on a long-term basis. So you have here top upgrades, one of the worst investment firms in the world, the case of Credit Suisse, upgrading Abercrombie to $52. Shares, they never got there, and one more reason for you to sell short 1 million, 2 million shares, whatever the amount that you wanted to. All right? Before we sold short Abercrombie, we had a long position. We recommended to bail out, to sell the long position, and reverse into the short side. This was last quarter when everyone was buying Abercrombie. And the most interesting is that precisely at the top you had every single day of the week. If you are an investor, you are aware of what I'm going to say because you can search on Google. You had Zacks investment research saying that Abercrombie was the best investment out there among the retail sector. Okay, so since then shares, they collapsed, and that was the expected scenario. Since you are aware also that Zacks investment research, 99.9% of their calls, they result into direct crashes. Okay. So very important to have all these Americans buying, investing in Abercrombie at the top. At $33, this stock had a price to earnings 100. As you have a clear chart, you have here a live chart for all investors worldwide. You have here this live chart. It was recorded precisely when shares were trading above $40, so $41, so $33 was the top in Abercrombie. You can see that the chart was very bullish. You just have to, let's click here on full screen. You see the chart was extraordinarily bullish. I'm going to show you here for you to visualize. You see that the chart was very bullish. Everyone was buying in the United States. And Mr. Vieira was saying that Abercrombie and Fitch share price was going to collapse, and also due to other reasons that I'm not going to disclose here. All right, so very simple. Just to refer also to other review, other testimonial, a subscriber who started 2 months ago by investing. Some examples here given in Fossil Group, in the case of Gap, in the case of Abercrombie and Fitch, in the case of Freeport-McMoRan, in the case of Chesapeake Energy. Some of these picks that I've been discussing here, you find on the blog of the company my live calls recorded on video during live streaming sessions. He made more than $2 million in the past couple of months, okay? So very important these facts, unless the Americans, or unlike the Americans that they today are navigating in losses and you don't have any middle class in the US, since these individuals, they continue following Wall Street upgrades. Top upgrades at the very top, here you have Credit Suisse, $52 price target into Abercrombie ahead of a crash, all right? So I leave you here with the live chart at the top. Thank you, bye-bye.